So last night, the Democrats came out and they hit Mitt and he went over there. And then they hit him again and he went over there. I mean, they were batting him out. Oh, boom, kidney blow, Washington. Oh, he was so hurt, dog. His eyes are all closed up and stuff. He's like, I'm all right, dude. You don't even know where you're going. You're in the corner. They're hitting you in the back of the head. Oh, they hurt him, dog. They hurt him. It was one speaker after another. First of all, they had Ted Kennedy come back from the grave and hit him in the mouth. They did a video where they showed the old Ted Kennedy debates with Mitt Romney. He's like, I'm pro-choice, this guy's multiple choice. But that was one of like 28 lines. He just kept hammering him. He like came out, he dug out, and he's like, what now, Mitt? One more time, Washington. It's like he was giving a speech that was designed for this convention. Oh, they hurt him. The only guy who sucked was Rahm Emanuel. Anyway, now, then Martin O'Malley comes out. He's the governor of Maryland. He had a good speech. He said, let me give you an exact quote here. Governor Romney, just because you bank against the United States of America doesn't mean the rest of us are willing to sell her out. We are Americans. And well, that was one of the themes they kept going back to, patriotism. There was more USA chants in the one day, the first day of the Democratic National Convention, than in the entire Republican convention. What is going on? Everybody came out. They're like, let me tell you how awesome America is. And what a punk Mitt Romney is for having his money in a different country. Speaking of which, Lilly Ledbetter came out. Remember, she's the one that the act is named after, about fair wages for women. She fought for fair wages for decades. Supreme Court shut her down. The Republicans didn't want to help her. Paul Ryan tried to make sure that this bill was killed, but he did not succeed. It was the first bill that President Obama passed. And what does it say? It says, hey, listen, if you realize you've been screwed over and a man has been paid a better wage than you, just because you're a woman, just because you found out later, doesn't mean you can't sue and actually get some sort of justice. And as she said in her speech, look, I'm not doing this for me. My case is already over. And she's not going to get paid because the Supreme Court ruled against her. She said, I'm doing this for my daughters. We're doing it for President Obama's daughters, etc. And she talked about how women on average get 77 cents for every dollar that a man makes for the same exact job. That's the important part, right? And then she came out and had this line.
Maybe 23 cents doesn't sound like a lot to someone with a Swiss bank account, a Cayman Island investments,
Damn.
an IRA worth tens of millions of dollars.
I love that line, and I love her Alabama accent. Maybe it doesn't seem like a lot to you. Okay, that was a terrific line, and she was awesome in her speech, talking about justice and opportunity, which was something that was emphasized throughout. Then we go to Deval Patrick, who is the governor of Massachusetts, talking about the former governor of Massachusetts, Mitt Romney, who he took over from, and he was also very heavy in criticism of Mitt Romney. Let's watch.
Mitt Romney talks a lot about all the things he's fixed. I can tell you, Massachusetts was not one of them. He's a fine fellow and a great salesman. But as governor, he was a lot more interested in having the job than doing the job.
Damn. Okay, but we're not done yet. Here comes Ted Strickland, former governor of Ohio. He came in like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, carrying a 2x4. He's like, what now? And here he comes. Batter up. Boom.
If Mitt was Santa Claus, he would fire the reindeer and outsource the elves. Mitt has so little economic patriotism that even his money needs a passport.
Damn again! They keep hitting him, man. He said, no, I'm all right, dog. I'm all right. Bleeding from the ear. I'm all right. Where am I? Okay. That was a great line about Santa Claus Mitt. John Fugelsang added to it in our current coverage, saying he also would have put Rudolph on top of the reindeer. On top of the sled. Sorry, see how I screwed it up. But that's funny. So, but wait. But Ted's not done with him. By the way, Ted yelling throughout the whole speech. Okay, he's like, no, he was fired up, dude. He lit the place on fire. He's like, where's kerosene? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Keep it going.
In Matthew chapter 6, verse 21, the scriptures teach us that where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And my friends, any man who aspires to be our president should keep both his treasure and his heart in the United States of America.
Damn! First they do the kidney blows. Then Hacksaw comes in and hits him with a 2x4. He's stumbling around the ring. Strickland's like, one more weapon. Hand me that Bible. Thwap! And down goes Mitt. Man, they messed them up last night. They really did. And that's just night one. They got 2 more nights coming. You know who's coming tonight? Bubba.